back. We are alive. We're still alive.
That one's debatable.
We are tired. Holy cow.
And you do have a story about your chickens now.
So I'm hoping we get some people in today. I know it's a new time change. So.
Different date, same time.
Right. We are going live on Mondays for now. It's subject to change simply because her work schedule is subject to change. So y'all bear with us. I've got some announcements when we start getting a few people in here.
Well, at least we know this time for sure the one person is Dad.
Right?
But we made it through like 95% of the show last time.
Yeah, something like that. Half of it anyway. Wow. Hopefully.
Did you post?
I did. I put it everywhere.
No, Dad's gone.
Oh, it's been a few days. We had some potentially bad weather that came through last night. We actually did fine. We only got about 0.3 of an inch of rain. But the wind blew for a good solid few minutes, and then we certainly nothing like the folks of Oklahoma got. We were watching Ryan Hall y'all last night, and they are just getting hammered, or got hammered last night. At one time, there was like 9 active tornadoes in Oklahoma. So, nothing like that here, though. There was a severe storm south of us and one north of us, none of which in Texas, I think, actually produced a tornado. But it was a little cray-cray. So,
Sure you posted?
I'm positive I posted. And I posted in groups and everything, so. We'll hang out for a little bit, and if nobody comes on, then we'll. We've got a video coming out this week that turned out so incredibly good. And
probably need to double the recipe if you want to actually keep some in the house.
Yeah, it turned out extremely well, so we're really excited about that. I guess anybody watching this on, thank you, honey, watching this on replay, thank you. I'll talk about a few things. I've put up in the top comments about our new Etsy store. It is a family venture, so it's not just Mama Z anymore. So we named it
Texas Family?
Texas Family Soap Company.
There'll probably be more than soap being sold there.
Yeah. We've got a couple of little soaps. This is my coffee soap.
I say it should be named Coffee Graffiti.
Yeah, Kendra likes the name Coffee Graffiti.
Are you going to explain why it's called that?
Because I kept calling the little shavings graffiti instead of confetti. And then this one, this is a tea tree and lemongrass.
We nearly forgot.
And it has activated charcoal in it.
We nearly forgot the scents in that one.
Yeah, almost, but we didn't. It smells so good. And both are just really good for your skin. So I do have both of those up on the Etsy store if you want to check them out.
And this has coffee grounds in it, actually?
Yep. This one actually has coffee grounds in it. So we've got a lot more soap coming. We're just getting started good. The only reason we haven't made any more, we're waiting for supplies to come in. So As soon as they get here, we are going to start popping the soap out.
Oh, we got a second person.
Yeah. Who are you? Anyway, got the coffee soap, tea tree.
Oh, you forgot to explain your bags.
Oh, and for right now, which I haven't weaved in this in, but I have soap saver bags, and I'm going to be making different kinds. I'm working on one right now that one side has kind of a scrubby side to it. So, these will be up on the Etsy store too, as soon as I get, a few different colors made up. So what else has been going on? I'm waiting for people to kind of get in here, hopefully, so I can tell the chicken story. Oh, my chickens are a constant source of entertainment. They like to go, I don't know if any of you have ever been to Fort Belknap, but there's a wall that goes around the outside of the actual fort. My chickens like to go walk on the wall, kind of like I did when I was a little bitty thing, like she did when she was a little bitty thing.
I have memories of that.
Yeah, it's always kind of been a big thing in our family to go walk the wall. Well, now my chickens like to go walk it. Well, today, and they like to go visit our neighbors, the Turners.
Apparently they are scared of a chihuahua.
Yeah, and they had their little chihuahua out, and that chihuahua tore after the chickens, and the chickens ran all the way behind in our backyard to the barn, behind the barn. They were like, I don't want nothing to do with that yelpy little thing.
Under some trees.
Under some trees. They were hidden good, and they wouldn't come out when I called them. So Keith got Kendra to come help me because I couldn't find them. And she went back there, and sure enough, there they were, hiding.
And they barely would come out for me.
We had to coax them out.
Yeah.
And then I gave them some feed, so.
Like I say at work, never boring.
Never boring. Ever. I am fixing to get some more chicks. I found, if you go to, actually Tractor Supply sent me a text message. I'm on their text where I can buy 10 hens for like $53, and it doesn't come with that big hefty shipping fee. I think they're doing that because the Tractor Supplies keep selling out, and they've got plenty of chickens, but people are going in and buying them by the caseload.
The chihuahua traumatized your chickens.
Yeah, they're probably traumatized. Hopefully they won't go back over there now. Maybe it did the job. They're like, well, we're not going to go there anymore. So I'm going to buy some of the same breed as what I've got, which is the Sapphire Gems. They are such good chickens, guys. I cannot say enough about the Sapphire Gem.
What is Barbara?
She's a Sapphire Gem. Or he. Barbara's the rooster. And we're trying to hatch some of our own out, or the neighbor lady is trying to hatch some out for us and for her, because she thinks they're a great breed too. But I'm going to buy these 10, and then I may see if she wants 5 of them or something like that. I think I have enough room in my coop for all of them. I'll just have to put in some more nesting boxes and things like that. So, but they're doing well. I mean, I'm fixing to get some chicken fencing. Calling it electric fencing, but I don't know that I'm going to electrify it. I'm just going to.
Barbara would probably try to bite it.
Probably kill themselves on it.
Yeah, because they will probably try to jump it.
I'll put the new chickens into the old coop and put the chicken fencing all the way around both coops so they can learn to mingle together and that kind of stuff before I move them all into the big coop. It was a super slow night.
Yeah, we lost 2 people.
I know. Well, we'll try to keep going for about 20 minutes. If nobody comes in by then, we'll call it.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you message your brother?
I marked him.
I don't know that he can see his Marco with his phone. My son broke his phone. So we're trying to, I put him on my plan. And it's got insurance on it. So I am in the process of filing a claim on it so he can get another phone. But anyway, what else we got planned? You go back to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And you work for 3 days.
Because my boss is switching me over to March's schedule.
Speaking of, we've got a surprise coming up that we're going to be doing at the end of March.
Which thing are you talking about? I can think of.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Jacob. We are slow tonight, man. I don't know what's going on. Whew. Share with your friends or something. Dang, it's a slow night. We are wanting to do a live stream where myself and Kendra and her siblings are going to be here, and for my 50th birthday, and have a big blowout bash. We'll be doing giveaways and we've had Taco Bell twice since it opened, Jacob, so oh, did you see what we made today? Did Kendra show you?
Well, technically you showed him because I used your phone.
Oh, we made what it was homemade pretzel bites.
And she decided to put cheese in it.
Every day you work. Kendra's supposed to be sending you a copy of her schedule. If you ever do get a day off that she's off, maybe we can do that Conroe run that we were talking about, or Huntsville, and get some of her stuff. If not, Kendra and I may have to go do it.
Mm-hmm.
If Kendra and I go do it, we're probably going to have to get a hotel room because that's a lot of driving. So, you know, my very first job was Taco Mayo, and it used to be where Domino's is now, Jacob. Yeah, we'll figure something out. And I didn't work there that long, but dang, I gained so much weight. You know, I love me some Tex-Mex. Which I don't know if Taco Bell is technically Tex-Mex.
I feel like it is.
I think it comes from up north somewhere.
Well, they don't have as bad of creations as they do up north.
Oh, this is true.
When it comes to Mexican food.
We were watching something on the Today Show that they were making enchiladas, and they put cream cheese in it. I love me some cream cheese. I even like the cream cheese and salsa wrapped up on tortillas. I love that. The pinwheels. Not on my enchiladas. That was just weird.
To be fair, the one that I was showing it did say she thought that was odd, too.
Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't like they were trying to sell it as the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
They realized how strange it sounds.
I mean, sour cream enchiladas are good.
Yeah, but sour cream goes with enchiladas.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know about the cream cheese and enchiladas. Plus they use flour tortillas.
Giant ones.
Giant flour tortillas. And I like corn tortillas.
Now here's the flour tortillas probably wouldn't be half bad. I will say that. But use the smaller size so you can fit more in the pan.
Yeah, that's true too. Anyway, we were just all kind of looking at each other kind of like the time I got enchiladas at a Pennsylvania truck stop. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you. If we don't get more people in here, Jacob, we probably are going to call it pretty early.
Get Madeline on.
So we're going to be making more soap.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 or 3 videos to actually edit.
Yes.
I did some seed starting, and
I was noticing some of those started sprouting.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll have to check. Probably need to be watered.
Oh, Madeline's with him.
Oh. Hi, Maddie. Oh, here's a story.
Which one?
What happened at Graham High School the other day.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
So, Kendra messages me.
I feel like I need to tell a story.
Okay, well, you go ahead.
So, I had just gotten lunch. I just got onto my lunch, and my boss came up to me and was like, "Did you hear what happened at this high school?" And I'm like, "No, what happened?" Apparently, 2 tree cutters got electrocuted and passed away. Oh, we got someone.
Hey, Teresa, that's okay. Thank you for coming in.
And basically the high school lost all power and everyone got sent home for that day. I ended up texting Madeline saying, "Are you okay?" And texting you trying to see what they were saying about it.
Yeah. Well, when she texted me, she said, "Mom, did you hear 2 people died at the high school?" Of course, Madeline
my boss
is a senior there, and that's the first thing I thought, oh my God, they've had a school shooting or something. And I'm like, have you talked to your sister? And it's like, yes, Mom, she's fine. But the power's out and they're sending everybody home from school. It's like, okay.
Well, to be fair, at the time, we didn't know what was going on.
Right.
When I said 2 people died at the high school, that was legit all I knew.
Right.
I was trying to figure out if you knew anything.
At that point, I hadn't heard nothing. But apparently, they were both 60 or 65, weren't they?
They were in their 60s.
2 gentlemen. And they said that they thought there was some kind of malfunction with their cherry picker that hit the wire and threw one, I don't know how many feet.
I know.
And then electrocuted the other one. So it was so sad. It was really bad to hear. But I have planted a bunch of tomatoes and a bunch of peppers. What else did I put in there? Some beans, maybe?
Beans, okra, mystery bag.
Oh, yeah, I have a mystery bag. Teresa, I have my mystery bag this year. So, I have no idea what it is. I think it's a variety of okra, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to see if it germinates. And I was kind of worried about them germinating because we had a cold snap. It'd been in the 80s, and then it got cold. Just kind of one day, but 1 or 2 days, I guess, wasn't it?
2.
And then yesterday is back to to 80, and then we had storms. Teresa, are y'all getting any of those storms? I know that they were saying that the Ohio Valley or whatever, not there yet.
Yeah, not there yet.
So they were, like I was saying earlier, man, they were knocking out some stuff in Oklahoma. There was like 9 tornadoes on the ground at one time, and Oklahoma City got 3 or 4 of them. Norman did some real, the strong winds. Yeah, we had some strong winds last night, but we didn't even really get that much rain out of it.
I don't think your chickens liked it.
No, they never like it. 3/10 of an inch of rain. Did you hear them fussing last night or something when it was blowing through?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bless their hearts. I don't know if you saw it a while ago, Teresa. This is, which you've probably seen it on my Facebook, my coffee soap has such a good flavor or smell.
It's vanilla espresso, right?
Yeah, it's a vanilla espresso. And then this one's the tea tree and lemongrass soap. This one, I really...
she said, sorry I was slow. Not time here to plant much, and yes, we had strong winds.
Yeah, it was it had a punch to it. Oh, that's okay for being slow. I know you're eating dinner too.
She said it looks good. Oh, no, I'll go look.
Okay. Well, it's hard to see with the plastic wrap on it. This is tea tree, lemongrass, and it's got activated charcoal in it. We're going to be pumping out quite a bit of soap. I've got quite a bit sitting in my...
Well, do you want to explain the chicken story again?
Oh, the chicken story?
Yeah.
About today?
Yes.
Oh, what you're talking about? Yeah, I don't know.
Yes,
it is on Etsy. It should be, my link should be pinned at the top. If not, Teresa, it is on my Facebook page.
Dad probably could grab it.
Maybe. But anyway, we what else was? Oh, the chickens.
The chickens?
So I went out there a while ago to put the chickens up, and there is not a chicken in sight. They're not over at the fort. They're not in the yard. Usually by 4:30, 5 o'clock, they're out in the yard ready to get put up, eat dinner, and get put up. Could not find my chickens. So one of my side note, squirrel. One of my chickens laid 2 eggs today. Kid you not. So I got 3 eggs today out of 2 hens. But anyway, I couldn't find them, and that scared me. I walked over to the neighbor's yard, and he's like, they were here a little bit ago. He said, but my chihuahua took after them. And they went running. And so Keith had come out to get the eggs, because I had hollered at him to come get the eggs out of my hand so I could go hunt chickens. And Kendra came out, and she was coming towards me, and I said, go check out at the barn and see if they're out there. And you walked out there, and what'd you find?
They were hiding out behind the barn under some trees. Mm-hmm.
Little bush things or whatever. They were hiding. Those poor little chickens. I guess that little chihuahua scared the tar out of them. They were going to get as far away from it as they could. And she liked to not got them to come out. I got out there closer and started hollering at them, and they were following her a little bit, and then I promised them food, and they came on, and I was able to put them up.
Chickens are bribed with food.
Yeah. Chickens definitely are food driven. But yeah, anything that I sell on Etsy as far as soaps and stuff goes, just gonna it's for now. It's gonna go into making more soap. I do have to get some electrical fence netting. I don't know that I'll electrify it yet.
Just keep something inside the chickens inside the yard.
Yeah, just to keep them contained because we are getting more chickens. Can't wait to have babies in the house. So I'm going to get the same kind that my chickens are. They're the blue sapphire gems that Tractor Supply Hoover Hatchery sells. So I'm really excited about it. And I'm getting all females because I'm ordering it from Hoover Hatchery through Tractor Supply. So I'm
no
really
more Rexes.
No more Rexes. I got one rooster, and he's a sweetheart, and I love him. And he will live out his days here on the farm.
Oh.
I won't ever call him because he's just my baby.
And one of your chickens tried to escape, but didn't put up.
Yeah, she was trying to be quick. That is Georgia. She has always been like that, though.
Yeah, wasn't she the one that escaped when it was 19 degrees outside?
Yep. It was Georgia that I was chasing around. Yeah, and they're very sweet. I mean, they're sweet chickens. Now, Barbara, the rooster, he'll let me pick him up and love on him. And they're really pretty. The girls, they'll come right up and get right under my feet. I'm afraid I'm going to trip over them one of these days. But as far as like picking them up, they really don't want to be picked up and loved on. Not like, now they'll eat out of my hand, all that stuff. They'll sit right there by me, but they don't want to get up in my lap like Barbara does. Barbara, I go out there, we have a front porch swing, and I'll be out there on the swing, and Barbara comes and jumps in the swing beside me. And he sits there and swings with me. Just a girl and her chickens, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you heard me saying earlier, Teresa, later on in the month, we will be celebrating birthdays. Mine's March 24th and hers is April 8th. And we're going to have her...
And Madeline's is April 12th.
Yeah, Madeline's is April 12th. So...
Don't think Memo would join us.
No, probably not. She don't like being on camera. She did the one video with me, and that was enough for her. She thinks she sounds like a hick. And I'm like, have you heard me talk, Mom? We're Texas country folk. What can you say? Coffee. Good stuff. Oh, Teresa, did you see these? This one's not finished. I still got to weave in my ends, but they're soap bags. Soap savers. You put your soap in here. I'm making one that one of the sides has got like little rivets on it. It's kind of a puff stitch, so it's a little bit more scrubby. I'll be putting these up on the side as well, and just...
It's basically just a D&D bag you modified.
Pretty much. I mean, because I made them some dice bags. I don't know if you've got one in here or not.
I think I do.
Oh. This is the little dice bag that I made. So, for anybody who knows about D&D stuff. Yeah, and I'll get more of these up too, Teresa. I just I want to get some different colors. So I got a yellow one done, but I've got to finish this one. I've got to weave in my ends. That on a project for me is probably, and I don't know why, but usually by the time I finish something, I think I'll weave in the ends later and I'll set it down.
To be fair, Memo hates sewing fabric, but she loves cutting it.
Yeah. My mother quilts, but she's got probably I don't know if they can see over here, but there's a whole case over here of cutout squares, and she loves cutting them out. She will cut out squares all day long. I think she's wanting me to take up sewing and start quilting. I'm like, let me add it to the list, Mom. Maybe you'll take it up and start quilting. Maybe that can be your hobby.
No, I'll stick to writing.
Well, writing's good too.
Because I do want to actually finish a book.
Yep. You need to write my newsletters for me.
No.
You would probably be a lot better at it than I am.
No.
So anyway, yes, I'm going to get all this up on the new Etsy store. And like I said, it's a total family deal. As far as the soap making, even our YouTube channel now is really kind of a family deal. Well, it always has been, but now I've got Kendra back, and she is.
You're more willing to let me help?
Huh?
You're more willing to let me help?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do.
Mm-hmm. You were bad when we first started about.
Everybody be quiet. Nobody. Yeah. You chill out over time. So I'm grateful to have her back. I missed her when she was gone. So it's.
We're up to 5. Oh, yeah. There's Miss Lippy.
It's okay, Lippy. Oh, I know. I think that I probably threw everybody off. Changing the night. Hopefully, we'll get better into a routine. And so I've just been, which you've seen all these, Lippy. This is the coffee soap, and this is the tea tree, and that side's better, and lemongrass. And
the difference between this soap and that soap was us learning how to use a heat gun.
Yes. Well, I appreciate you being here. This is the other thing that I've made. Like I've said, I haven't finished weaving in the ends yet, but it's soap saver bags. You put your bar soap in there and use it, which I find incredibly helpful because, I haven't used bar soap to bathe with, and I couldn't tell you how long because we've gotten used to using body washes and that kind of stuff. But this makes it really cool,
Allison.
Hey, Allison. Thank you for reminding Lippy. Oh.
If y'all go back and watch the beginning, it's extremely awkward. Yes, it's going to be on the Etsy.
Yes.
Both the soaps and these.
Yes, absolutely. I've linked the Etsy and the.
I know what mold you need to get next.
What?
A D20 mold.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, I've got so many ideas of things. You can ask Kendra and Keith. I sit and watch soap videos, or
it's basically. So, which soap video are you watching now?
Yeah,
it's not whose video you're watching. It's which one.
I've got a couple that one. Well, hello, there's Patty. I've got one channel that I just watch because she does cold process, but she don't. Not yet, Lippy. Not yet.
Okay.
We're watching for it. Our mail. It's country. What can I say?
It's run by one person.
Pretty much. Well, there's two. There's one that is at the post office and one that delivers.
Yeah. Didn't I have like a third one that would switch off with the one that's at the post office?
She's from Olney, and she just comes and fills in every once in a while. Like if one of them need a day off. Country post offices. Ooh, word recall.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, like I said, we're waiting on supplies to get here to make more soap. Like I said, I have got some ideas that I cannot wait to do. Some of my soaps I'm going to be using all essential oils, and it'll be all very natural. Some of them I will be using scent oils in which they're still.
We could do this probably be for anyone who works at a healthcare unit.
Huh.
A full moon soap, scented lavender.
That would be cool.
Because that is probably the one thing you need.
Yep.
When the full moon hits. Oh, the one on the next full moon?
Huh.
The 7th.
So, payday.
Uh-huh.
Lovely. Nice. We made homemade pretzel bites stuffed with cheese today.
I was about to say potato bites, but I was like, that's not right. I'm tired. Apparently.
Yeah. So did anybody else get any weather? We had I know Teresa said they had gotten some strong winds. We got some wind last night and a brief downpour, but that was about it. So nothing like Oklahoma was getting. They were getting their tail ends kicked last night. I'm sorry. I mean, I know I'm Texan and I'm fond of my state, but there is no way in this side of creation I would live in Oklahoma. I mean, technically I live an hour south of Oklahoma, but still, on that side of the Red River, they have a whole lot more tornadoes than we do on this side of the Red River.
Allison's saying they're getting snow.
Snow? Good grief. No more snow. Oh, goodness, Lippy. Yeah, I think we're getting some Wednesday. Was it Wednesday night, maybe?
I don't know. As long as it's
Thursday morning, maybe.
As long as it's not at 1 o'clock. No, 1:30. I would be good.
Oh, and you have to take the smokers out?
Yep.
Those little smokers at the nursing home, they don't care. They don't care if it's raining. They don't care if it's ice, 2 degrees outside. They want their cigarette. So
if it's 1:30, this is how bad it is. A lot of them figured out the code at one point. And when 1:30 hit, it didn't matter if we were there to take them out. They were heading out the door. Then they got very upset with us when we changed the code.
I have determined I'm going to be an ornery old person. Yeah, it's springtime, and it seems like you guys.
Okay.
Oh yeah, today was the first day, wasn't it, Teresa? It seems like Tornado Alley is starting to move east a little bit. Where when I was growing up, this was square in the heart of Tornado Alley. But
are you complaining?
No, I'm not. I would like to get good rain. I don't want to turn into Lubbock, and that's where I'm afraid we're headed. Is turning into Lubbock. And if you've ever been to Lubbock, you know it's not good. The wind always blows. It's sandy. It's dusty. I should have taken some pictures of tonight, the kind of the sunset, because you could see all the dirt in the air from all the wind. It was still windy this morning.
Mm-hmm.
It had calmed way down, so I'm hoping it'll stay chillaxed a little bit.
Now that you said it's probably going to be hell.
Probably. Yeah, absolutely. Remind me, Allison, where you're from?
Well, as my boss says, the weather's just bipolar.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because it'll be cold in the morning.
Hot by the afternoon.
She did drive through Lubbock.
Okay. Well, if you drove through Lubbock, you may have drove through here, Allison. Because that Lubbock route runs right through here. Oh, then you probably come up 45 if you come up from League City. That sounds wonderful, Lippy. She made shrimp lo mein.
Ooh, you need to make that now. On top of the...
She put out a cabbage video that's going to happen.
She didn't. She cut over to 59.
Oh, okay. Well, you went through Livingston in that way. Okay. I still know that way. That was pretty close to where I lived before in Conroe.
But no, you need to make the shrimp lo mein. On top of making your drunk cake. No.
Okay. Let me explain this. I watch the Cooking Network, Food Network all the time because, you always need some ideas. And the chick on there was making...
was showing how you can cook with alcohol.
The show was showing how to cook with alcohol. Well, she made an Irish cream chocolate cake. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what would be good is you put Kahlua in the cake. It's a coffee liqueur, which brings out the chocolate flavor. And then you put the Baileys in the icing. And I wouldn't necessarily use the vodka, but you could have a White Russian cake. So Kendra's been going around calling it the drunk cake.
No, actually, that was the first time I said that.
No, you were saying it last night, weren't you?
No.
Okay, my bad.
She's starting to lose it, I think. But also, the jar dessert you want to make now.
Oh, cool, Lippy. We will definitely go check it out. But probably, and it's not like I drink that often, but my favorite drink is a White Russian.
Yeah, you really enjoyed that coffee I got you.
Have you ever heard of Bones Coffee? Kendra got me a White Russian coffee that they made. Oh my goodness, it was so good. Had no alcohol in it, but it had the flavor, and it just was so good. Oh, I bet that's awesome. Man, I do. I love Kahlua and I love Bailey's. It's just good. They're kind of a dessert drink, but...
If I was going to drink, that's probably what I would get. You know?
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Last night I made pork chops.
And potatoes.
And potatoes. And a vegetable melody frozen thingy. So, it was good. And Kendra's got lunch for tomorrow. If she doesn't steal all the pretzel bites. Go get those real quick. Or, honey, if you're still watching, can you bring us the pretzel bites?
I haven't seen him in chat for a hot minute.
He probably fell asleep.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, no, he's still there.
Hey, You know, I can make a pie taste really good.
You just can't.
I can't crank the crust right. Now I can take it and do a fork around it and it look okay. You didn't see the pie that I made your papa for his birthday.
No?
It was really pretty.
You didn't even show me a picture of it.
I know.
Just because I'm not talking don't mean I'm not in there.
All right. I made these today. They're pretzel bites, and this is one of the plain ones. You got one of the cheese ones, didn't you? They turned out so stinking good. And then when they come out of the oven,
You honestly needed to double the recipe.
when they come out of the oven, I brush some garlic butter over the top of them. Phenomenal. Mm. Excuse me. My dad loves anything apple.
No, we did not make a dipping sauce, but we did dip them in the butter.
Yeah, we just dipped them in the garlic butter. I don't know how many points we racked up on our Weight Watchers doing that, but it was worth it. We even talked about doing a dipping sauce. But
because I say you need nacho cheese sauce.
Yeah.
With pretzels.
You know what else would have been really good? A mustard sauce.
Yeah?
I'm definitely going to be making them again. There's a gentleman that goes to church with my parents. I would say he's my age, maybe a year or two older. They've kind of adopted my parents. And he happened to be over there when Keith took Mom a big batch of them. And she's like, Steve loved your pretzel. Oh.
Didn't Jacob make a cheese beer?
Yeah, he made a cheese beer. But it wasn't a sauce. I bet that's so good. I know I gotta do some St. Patrick's Day stuff.
Oh, that's not going to be fun. Because I don't have any form of green uniform wise.
Mm-hmm.
And working that day.
I guess you better get some green scrubs, huh?
Yeah.
Because you know there's going to be an old man that wants to pinch you. Right.
I did not read that. Did
you read it funny?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, I bet I could do that too.
Which idea are you following right this second?
The beer cheese.
Okay.
The beer cheese sauce.
Probably could have Jacob be in that video with
you. Yeah, my son Jacob makes some.
I may have to do that, Miss Lippy.
Yeah, you could do that too. She,
because the ghosts don't obey personal space. I don't need the literally doing that too.
Oh. One of her co-workers apparently is super.
No, all of them are superstitious.
Thank you. There was a lady who had a diffuser. You know what they're called? The one that called the essential oils witchcraft.
No, that resident just had the bottles on their desk. And I was helping my boss that day because she was running around like a chicken with her head cut off. So we were kind of picking up on her rooms. And me and her had just happened to enter the room at the same time, and she saw those bottles, and she just said witchcraft. But that wasn't the event I was referring to.
No. Small towns, I love them, but dang, sometimes they get things in their head that just ain't true.
Mhm.
You need to take her some of the tea tree. Tell her it'll cleanse her, keep all the bad spirits away. uh, oh no. Yeah.
Google. Is,
Google, she has got us turned around in Waco more than once.
and then you have Dad try to drive through Waco because he can't navigate.
Waco's not a town you want to get turned around in either.
And then
It's not even the good areas of Waco. It's not like we're going to go see Magnolia or anything.
we still need to do that.
I know. Oh, that's something new too. Chip and Joanna Gaines has bought Louis L'Amour's old bookstore in Archer City. She's looking at me like I'm supposed to know anything you just said.
You said the names and then you lost me.
Chip and Joanne Gaines is the one that does Fixer Upper.
Yeah, I know that part.
Louis L'Amour was a Western writer that they did a movie in Archer City years and years and years ago, The Last Picture Show. And he had a bookstore in Archer City. Well, they just bought that building. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with it.
I think your chat is still stuck on food.
It's okay. That's the wrong food.
There's two conversations I've been following. Google driving someone into a snowstorm and also food. Which aren't bad topics.
Several years ago, I used to moderate for a friend of mine who was a meteorology storm chaser.
Wasn't he like a college professor?
Yeah. No, he taught science in a private school. That's what it was. He used to be on the Weather Channel there in Georgia. But anyway, he was, when that tornado hit, and he did a live stream, and I helped moderate his chat, and he was in that El Reno tornado in Oklahoma that killed all those storm chasers, and literally he had two vehicles in his little group. You hear him holler, "Stop, nobody move," and you watch the rear flank downdraft of that tornado as it grew. And that was probably the scariest thing I sat and watched. I really thought that I was fixing to watch my friends die. And then when the tornado hit Moore, another friend that was in that same group, he was in Moore when that tornado went right across the highway. I watched it on live stream as it took out the hospital. So, yeah, I'm a bit of a weather nerd. I'm honestly not among a million reasons, but I love the fact being up here, we get pretty storms. The lightning and stuff, because there's not any trees, you can see it, or not trees like it's down there in southeast Texas.
I just like that it doesn't set off the fire alarm every other day.
Oh, that too. We had very sensitive fire alarms in our old apartment. Well, y'all know that if you ever watched any of my cooking shows.
Even at Huntsville, I remember the first day I moved into the doors, we had a nasty storm, and it set off all fire alarms.
Yeah, we would have that happen too.
And I remember me and my roommate going to try to see, we of course stayed covered, but trying to see where that fire alarm was going, where it was coming from. It wasn't our building, so we ended up going back to bed. But
yeah. But I love a great storm structure, especially if it's out in the middle of nowhere and nobody's going to get hurt.
Also, we miss Lippies.
Miss Lippies. Oh, goodness, she is something else. They really, and what they have done for Waco is amazing. They've put Waco back on the map in a good way. Yeah, honey, we're fixing to get off here anyway. We're almost out of time. Thank you guys so much. I've linked the Etsy store up in the top. If y'all will give me a shout out and that kind of stuff, I would appreciate it.
Read not the very bottom, but the one above Miss Lippy's.
Yeah. But yeah, we're fixing to call it a night anyway. Thank you guys for coming in. This will be for now our normal time. We may have to play with it again if her work schedule changes and that kind of stuff. So, but we love y'all. I will have a video out Thursday. Please go check it out. And I will be, as soon as I get some more supplies to make soap, we're going to have more soaps up on the Etsy store. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I guess we will see you on the next video. Bye.